inviting me to this meeting. I've been listening to all the presentations in the morning, and I think it's been a veritable feast. I think there have been such valuable ideas being communicated since morning, and I think we should aim higher than producing just an Anand declaration out of this meeting. I think there is much more material, there is much more information, and many more ideas that needs to be teased out and synthesized into a more substantial product. I've been kind of following up on this new ministry, and I'm puzzled about what might possibly be the motive behind creating such a ministry. And first I thought it's probably the present government's strategy to fail Mr. Sharad Pawar. And when I heard that Mr. Amit Shah has been made the Cooperative Minister, he was the chairman of Gujarat Central Cooperative Bank, and also he took very deep interest in turning around the Mercantile Cooperative Bank. So he has had a history when he was in Gujarat politics of working with cooperative banks, and I thought that maybe it might have something to do with that. But then, if giving the government the benefit of doubt, if there is somebody higher who actually thinks that maybe cooperatives can provide a lift to the rural economy. And it's likely because putting someone like Amit Shah in charge of the ministry, I mean, he's a very powerful man in the present government. And I would have thought that if he comes up with a strategy, then he could actually put a lot of weight and resources around that. If that were the case, is the declaration a useful guidance to a powerful minister who wants to really use, as Dr. Kulyan used to say, cooperative as an instrument of social change? Are we telling him enough? At the end of today's discussion, the major lesson that I would have taken from here is that, okay, get out of the way. Just leave cooperatives to their own. Is that the message that we would like IRMA or this August gathering to go to the new Minister of Cooperative? If the new ministry wanted as its mission what Baru has said, creating an ecosystem in which you have cooperative unicorns, say 5 every year, $1 billion cooperatives coming up in the country, say 5 or 10 for the next 10 years, which is something that is already happening in the private sector. I mean, we are creating those kinds of unicorns. We already have $1 billion private sector companies. Is this declaration providing the element of guidance? Is law the only problem that prevents cooperatives, large cooperatives from coming? Why, after 1970, we have not seen the rise of a single farmer cooperative with a turnover of 1,000 crores? But it is the cooperative of the pure cooperative that Mr. Anand is talking about. I mean, I know that there are cooperatives like, say, Karnataka Milk Federation. It's 20,000 crores, 25,000 crores, it has 500,000 producer members. But it's not the kind of cooperative that Mr. Reddy described in the morning, member created, member controlled, member owned, member managed. It's none of that, at least as an aggregate. The second question is that should the minister, should the new ministry only play on, or should the playing field of the new ministry should only be this genuine, real cooperatives, which are member controlled, which are member, should it ignore the likes of ICO, the likes of Crypto, the likes of many cooperative banks. There are many other organizations that provide a range of services to farmers and to rural people, but who do not fall in our standard format. What happens to them? I mean, do we bring them in within the ambit? I mean, we have, if you look at the cooperative space in our country today, we have probably three types. We type in cooperatives, which are Amul, Seva, APMAS, cooperatives which are created by members, which are controlled by members, which are run by members, and which are kind of pure cooperatives. On the other extreme, you have cooperative-like organizations, which are kind of mongrel creatures. They have some features of cooperative. There is this KMF, which is a large business, large organization, managed by the cooperatives, managed by a federation. At the top, it is controlled at the arm's length by the chief minister and by the government. But when you go to the grassroots level, the village level cooperative, they have elected boards. They have so it is mixture of these cooperatives. But if it were transferred to MAC law, I think in 1 month the cooperative will collapse. Why? Because its lifeblood is 6 rupees per liter bonus that the government transfers directly to farmers. That is its USP. That is a power through which it is able to prevent Amul from making inroads into Karnataka market. That is the instrument of keeping all the multinationals out of Karnataka. Now, I think that there is some merit. Now, are we going to tell the new cooperative ministry that just leave them off? These are not cooperatives. Cooperatives are only Amul and Seva cooperatives. So I think there is a much bigger clutch of issues that are involved. I think there are 3 buckets of ideas. One is, of course, cooperative as an organization based. What characteristics must a farmer organization or a people's organization must possess in order to claim the title cooperative? So if I do not, I find that there are many European cooperatives which kind of violate most principles of ICA. For example, there are in US as well as in Europe, there are cooperatives which actually insist on having proportionality between patronage with the capital contribution and voting rights, which kind of violates the ICA principle. Now, so one bucket of idea is about the nature of the fish that the farmer organizations. The second bucket of ideas is about the law and its constitutionality, the issues that Jayaprakash Narayan talked about. But then the third, it's about the craft of promoting cooperatives. And we assume that we have mastered that craft. But have we really mastered it? Under MAX, all the 8 states which are MAX, have about one cooperative organization in the last 25 years, which has a turnover of 1,000 crores, 5% of Amul's turnover. Now, so I think there is something more. If we just told the minister that, look, just give a dream law, and India will have a groundswell of large cooperatives. I think the past evidence this doesn't support. So there is something more to this discussion about creating an ecosystem which can breed vibrant cooperative organizations. And I think that's an area in which we didn't talk much today, in which we haven't actually done much work. I think there is an entire new field of research that IRMA started working many years ago, and we keep working on that. But I really think that's an area that still remains to be mastered. What is happening in the private sector, in private economy in India? I think the extremes of dynamism that we are seeing, we need to bring some of that. Just imagine, when Mr. Suresh Prabhu saying that the litmus test of all that we do should be on the benefit, the scale of benefit that we are able to transfer to poor people, to our rural people. Now, if that were to be the litmus test, then I really think, just imagine what would happen if we had 5 cooperative unicorns coming up every year in India. So I really think that the other thing that we should try and do in the meeting that we're going to have in the times to come on this is maybe keep revising this declaration, Anand declaration, which has by definition to be the least common denominator. but also come to grips with the more substantive issues. If giving the government the benefit of doubt, there is a genuine desire to create an ecosystem in which strong cooperatives can come up and grow, then what can IRMA, what can the current 500, 600 years of experience in running cooperatives that we have in this house, what guidance can we provide to create such an ecosystem? How can we, I mean, we all know that just changing the law at Delhi is not going to do much to reduce the bureaucratic cholesterol that actually undermines cooperatives at the ground level. No matter what you do at the level of state capital and national capital, cooperatives at the ground level, when cooperative in Bihar and the cooperative that Mr. Nand Kumar talked about, they continue to get emasculated by the local bureaucracy. What can the new ministry do to reduce and minimize this kind of bureaucratic cholesterol that actually, regardless of what the law is, they keep undermining the cooperative? So I really think that what we need to advocate is not autonomy and independence for the cooperatives. I don't think Amul, actually Mr. Prabhu said correctly that Amul succeeded in spite of the government. It's not that Amul did not need the government. At every stage of its growth, Amul and NDDB, had to rely on the government. And the government would have emasculated Amul at any stage, as they came very close to doing it. But I think it was because of the backing that Dr. Purin had of the farmers that I think NDDB was safe. So I think that no matter what is the degree of independence that is given, cooperatives will always be. Why cooperatives? I mean, just look at what is happening in terms of the sovereign power of Indian state has been used to apply new laws that didn't, what happened to Vodafone and so on and so forth. I mean, that is sovereign power. I mean, nothing like that has ever been done to cooperate, that you get penalized for something that did 50 years ago. So I think the sovereign power of the state will always get used. The need to do is to create a nurturing and constructive interdependence between the state and the cooperatives. And the responsibility of doing that is as much with the government as with the players in the cooperative. We also need to master how do you manage relationship with the government side so that you have a nurturing and a constructive interdependence with the state. Because the moment the cooperative begins to grow from a very puny size, it will continue to derive sustenance from the legal environment. Therefore, the mastering that will become critical. So I think that larger issues are involved, and we need to raise our side beyond just Anand declaration. And try and come to grips with the much more complex set of issues that are involved in creating cooperative unicorns, the kind that we are finding witnessing in the private. Thank you very much. And congratulations again.